3, 2, 1.
Hey, good morning, Lagos. You are welcome to Lagos this morning, and I am Elizabeth Akpati, and this is.
My name is Ebuka Ezobika. So welcome to Lagos. This morning is Friday, and we'll bring you Friday greetings. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yep. All right, so you know how we do the program. So basically, we're going straight now into
the headline.
headlines for news.
So, for the Punch front page newspaper, the banner says reject World Bank 750 per litre proposal. NSC warns FG. The writer says Labour says fresh price hike would lead to anarchy. FG insists subsidy has been removed. Tinubu's government fears unrest, subsidizing for scarcity. Marketers allege project 1,000 naira per litre. So marketers are projecting 1,000 naira per liter. Please, they should really tell us when they are when it will project. It shouldn't be a date to Christmas or a date to we're already even in the festive season.
One thing
And people
feel,
want to travel.
you know what I feel next year, next year would be even tougher than this because the projections from things we've seen so far. It doesn't. There is no green light that the price of fuel will even come down. There is every likelihood that the price of fuel would increase from next year.
So there's a whole lot right now, and everything is increasing. The dollar is increasing. The price is increasing. Scarcity of naira.
It's everywhere.
Scarcity of even the fuel that is about to increase. God, there's a lot.
It's a lot to take.
If you can travel this season, in this festive season, if you want to travel, because I'm not sure your the drivers will be joking with their price at all. They would not even be joking. So if you want to travel, if you can travel, travel. If you cannot travel,
I think people would prefer traveling by the traditional means now.
What's the traditional means?
Just to vanish, just to just disappear. I think that's the just vanish. That's the best means now.
Please, let's get
or
to the front page. The
Harry
story
Potter kind
from,
of travel with
from
broom.
Man. So it says here, custom generates 7% revenue from Lagos, says Comptroller General. 36 states budget 14 trillion for road health orders. Kidnappers return to Lagos, adopt 2, demand 500 million ransom. National Assembly probes $496 million high-tech tape from Ore judgment payments. Wow. Six Rivers Commissioner resign Assembly factions, old prior sitting. APC fault Rivers count verdict. Aviation Agency, 50 directors sack EFCC grills NCAA chief.
Well, same stories here too in the Daily Trust newspaper. Keyamo sacks 33 aviation directors appointed by Sirika. Sirika is the former minister for aviation under the last administration. The right idea removal, not surprising. This according to the roundtable meeting. Officials removed while overseas. Yeah, you did get that part. I will take that again. Officials removed while overseas. Now, these directors were
not even in the
they were not in the country. They traveled out of the country, so they sacked them there. So they
just imagine them coming back to.
So well, no, they would have heard it. So they have to abort all missions there and start coming back.
I hope they were not doing something that was related to aviation there. Just imagine working and then you sacked me right on the job.
So you sacked you sacked.
But to know the story, you could go read the.
Anyway, so the minister advised to harmonize departments in the aviation sector. Other stories here: Nigeria, other developing countries spent 443 billion naira on debt servicing. This according to the World Bank. Fubara signs 2024 budget into law 24 hours after presentation. Record breaking. It has never been done before. This is a man that does his things the way he likes.
It shocks us.
and he doesn't show it in his face. Very quiet.
You won't even think that he wants to do something,
Yeah,
this shocking.
something.
He's breaking Nigeria's world record.
He's just and I was watching his speech yesterday night. Very cool, calm, and collected.
Because I feel like he's doing this for the good of Rivers. Because if we get to leave every work that we have to do in the state right now and just focus on the dispute that's happening, what will happen right now? We just leave the state idle. So I think right now he's taking decisions thinking about the state. And like, you know, the news has been popping of the plans that Tinubu has to resolve this matter. As you know, the word they use is collapse.
I'm not sure Tinubu should even interfere anymore. This is not the matter outside.
Yeah, you should really think about a lot is going on in the country right now.
Yeah,
because Rivers can handle themselves.
They should handle themselves.
Yes,
they would handle themselves. Yeah. Then this news, I'm not sure you like it. Basically, Elizabeth, Naira scarcity. POS agents hike charges now by 100%.
Look. POS are only open, and I think they know that.
Honestly,
because the bank.
Please calm down. I know you don't like the story, so just please, I think it is. Yeah.
I don't like the story at all.
Yes.
Because what do you want us to do? I've been hearing a lot of hike, and you POS people, you're dropping this bomb for us. This, I think they need to, be a chairman to solicit just like we have for labor, because a lot is going on right now, and this Naira scarcity thing. Look, I know what I will not speak about. You see, a businessman, he could handle his scarcity well.
I can.
But I know what I went through during the last Naira scarcity. Yeah. It was a whole lot of things. My mind will always go boom, boom, boom. When I wake up in the morning, is Naira still in use? It's because I still have Naira at home. Is it still in use? So,
I just have one advice for you. If you have any POS person that you know you're very
just
close
beg
to,
them.
Make them your closest friends.
If you want to give them, just start packaging the Christmas gifts, the
do
Christmas
things
food,
for them. If you're a
because
guy,
these people are parrying, and they know that there is no money in the ATM right now. And even though you go to ATM, the charges that you receive, and the funny thing I realize is, where you stay, your bank will not be there.
Oh no,
you'll not be using.
You have to look at
another bank. They will now charge.
A
lot is happening right now.
A lot is going on. So please,
POS.
Do what works for
you.
Please. If it's possible to date any one of them as a single guy, date.
I think I will move into this POS business.
You want to move? Anyway, you find more and many more of those stories in the Daily Trust newspaper.
So moving on to the nations. Nation as usual. Crisis. 6 commissioners resign from Fubara's government. Retires get 1.63 trillion naira under contribution pension scheme. I am for peace, Aiyedatiwa declares after resumption. Nice. On the right, I says Simi allocation threatens Ondo governorship polls. Others says INEC. Tinubu says we are working with lawmakers to fix economy. Okay, Tinubu says something over that. Alake local international investors coming to US in droves.
Coming to us.
Coming to us in droves. Okay, so the writer says 27 lawmakers sit at Assembly Complex. Governor signs 80 billion naira budget passed by 4 lawmakers. So the nation says it's 4.
4. Okay. Numbers are just conflicting. Conflicting numbers we're having basically.
Yeah.
Then that of Alaki saying that local international investors coming in. I think you should do more to encourage the local investors, because many of the local ones are leaving the country. Whereas
so if they're coming in, they really need to have a lot of strength and hope.
So let's do more for the local investors.
But please, they should come in. They shouldn't give up.
We need the international as much as we need the local investors. So we have to just strike the balance. As much as we're going out to bring in the international, what are we doing about the local ones? Take care of the ones you have here first, then attract. But if we are doing very well with the local ones, it would naturally attract the international investors to come and buy what we're selling. I think it's just to find the right balance in this kind of situations.
Honestly.
All right, let's move right now to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. We expect less revenue from oil export in 2024. The CBN is saying that way. I said earlier that 2024 is the way from what we are seeing so far. Let's just hope for the best. Now the CBN government.
Light at the tunnel.
And this light you're seeing, full current or low current?
Medium.
The CBN governor Olayemi Cardoso is saying that we expect less revenue from oil export in 2024. Now he's saying this, and I like why he's saying this. But let me just give you the right down there. It blames illegal bunkering, divestments by IOCs. Then it's also saying that says inflation, exchange rates to decline. Now, what he's saying basically is that it's already time. We've been saying this for a lot of times right now. This is not the first time we're saying it. We can't survive only on oil anymore.
Yeah.
We have to start diversifying. It's basically what it is. Every other serious nation is diversifying. Many countries now are discovering oil. Right now, at least one good thing is that Nigeria is not just a country that should be relying solely on oil. No, we have oil, we have gas. We have our land is very fertile to grow so many things, and we also have natural resources. So other ministries, the Ministry of Solid Minerals, the Ministry of Agriculture, this is the point we have to look into those ministries. Then you ask yourself, how much was budgeted into these ministries that will make them, that will help them to survive next year? Like we said, oil cannot do it for us anymore. This hustle is not paid. It might pay, but it will not pay as much as it's supposed to from 2024. So, and this is not an ordinary person saying this, it's the governor of the central bank. So if he's saying, his words hold a lot of weight because he controls the money basically in the country. So on the top left there, more shake-up in aviation as federal government sacks directors in agencies. We've taken that before. Rivers crisis, more commissioners resign. Fubara signs 800 billion naira appropriation bill into law. Okay, so let me look for some other stories we've not taken before. Okay, Femi Falana, he's saying Tinubu as Minister of Petroleum is illegal. Okay, says president not screened by the Senate. Actually, that is true. But being illegal, I don't know how much that is. But Femi Falana is a senior advocate of Nigeria. He's a learned colleague. I'm not a colleague. He's a learned fellow. A learned lawyer in the country, basically. So, but then if he's saying things like this, let's see how it goes, because we know the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, was also the Minister of Petroleum. More of those stories you find in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
So on the Nigerian News Direct newspaper, CBN lowers revenue expectations from oil export in 2024. Tinubu undergoes importance of data in policymaking economic growth. This one says Ogbe resumes as ES of the NCDMB, pledges to consolidate on local content performance. On the upper part, it says alleged defamation, apologizes or pay 500 million naira Mali to Iyabo Ojo. Okay, now I'm trying to understand this news because it says that apologize or pay. So he would take an apology.
He would take an apology.
But if she's not going to apologize, she has to pay.
Yeah, she has to pay after 7 days, and then they will go to court.
Okay, so that's very tense. But right now, I think there are more things that are tense right now.
And on the normal grounds, Nigerians would be like so much into this issue.
Yes, because
there are so many things right now in the country.
Yes, there's a lot right now. I think I'd rather focus on my economy growth.
Everybody, as much as we're focusing still on getting justice for Mohbad,
but
it's there. But then
there's a lot right now.
Yeah.
It also says that drainage setbacks, Lagos dialogues with residents on alternative to demolition. Politicking threatens governance in Rivers as 3 commissioners resigned. A lot of people are resigning.
It's more than 3 basically. Probably when at the time of their press release,
it was
3. So they shocked them again. What happened late nights, 8 thereabouts.
So a lot of people are resigning, and that's it on the Nigerian News Direct front page for today.
All right, let's move now to the Guardian newspaper. 5 commissioners resign. Pro-Wike lawmakers pass bill. Restoring the dignity and functions of the police is also there. You read that there. Jumia ends food delivery in Nigeria and other African countries December 31st.
I think that's a lot for me to take in.
Yeah, I actually understood because I was listening to the interview from the GM of Jumia.
Yeah, I understood their part, but it's very shocking because a lot of people really rely on Jumia. Well, yeah, I think I get it because I forgot. If it was not for Black Friday, I wouldn't even remember that Jumia does they have a brand that
for food,
not just for food. My instincts alone was Jumia for food.
Okay.
So I really forgot the other aspect of Jumia. So it was
like food, those that like food.
It was Black Friday that really brought me back to the fact that Jumia does a lot of other things. So I get where they are coming from, but they really broke my heart.
Yeah, he mentioned the fact of since 2013 or thereabout that they've really not made any profit from the Jumia foods in Africa, basically, not just in Nigeria. So, and as a businessman, they've tried to see how they can make more profit, but then since it's not working, so they said at the end of this year, eat your food from house, yeah, or just buy mama put or something. So, sister me, well, don't cry so
It's
much.
all right. It's all
Don't
right.
cry.
It's all right.
Then this is for you guys. You that you know you like people that do the liposuction silhouettes to get
What do you mean by
surgeries.
you guys?
You
Some
guys.
of you guys.
Okay, some of you guys. You don't like your tummy, you want flat
Some people are
tummy.
natural.
Yeah, some are
But-
natural. Some just want the you don't like your lip size, you want to increase it. You don't like your nose size, you want to increase it. You don't like your body size.
It's a description from Ibuka.
Yeah.
Really gets to.
Okay, to the main description.
Yes.
You don't like the breast size, you increase it. You don't like the back size, you want to increase. So it's just for you. And the Guardian have done the estimate. Yeah, you see the prices there and the name. I see liposuction, breast augmentation, eyelid surgery, fee what? Fee what? Something is there. It's just crazy. But then so many surgeries. Yeah,
Fat gathering.
I can see fat gathering, breast
Breast
reduction.
lift.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Let's
buttock
go.
augmentation,
Come on, that's
breast
it.
reduction,
Let's go, baby.
lip enhancement,
Yeah.
breast augmentation,
Yeah.
eyelid surgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the prices are also there. It ranges from 1 point something million. I think from the highest, the least there is 507,000.
How would the IS be lip suction?
Probably it's more dangerous, or maybe I don't know.
But breast reduction should be. You know what? Like I said, there's a lot of issues going on in the country right now, and this you get to read on the guidance.
Though this story basically is not for you. I like you like this. You're perfect like this. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
If
fine.
that's if you're perfect, if I'm perfect like this, say it in the comment section. Let me hear. This boy can be whining me.
No, you're okay. You're beautiful. The Lord has made you like that. So if you want to do these things, the Guardian is for you. Thank you very much.
I like the fact that the Guardian really pushed this.
I know you like it.
Okay.
All right, so let's leave that.
So moving on to this Nigeria front page. This Nigeria really has enough things to say. This Nigeria says inflation exchange rate to decline in 2024. Also says Nigerian behind in domestication of SDGs. CSOs lament. On the front page, it says NASS probes $496 million paid to Indian firm after failed ITAP iron ore concession. It says differs Niger Delta Ministry budget defense summons 2 ministers over funding issues. Funding issues over $496 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of money, yeah. And it also says that whereas we're going after leaving, where are we going after leaving? IPP, IS, SSANU, AX, FG. Purpose University peculiar personnel and payroll system and replacement. Where are you going after?
Big question.
I think I think that question should be answered by them.
By them, yeah, they'll answer it.
I think the FG where you're going after, they really don't know. I don't think.
Let's move on. We'll leave them to answer that.
So moving on.
All right, so lastly, this morning is Leadership Friday on the Leadership newspaper. Rivers crisis takes a new dimension.
Honestly.
Justice, Finance, Works Commission, one other quits Fubara's cabinet. Okay, Naya Tinubu is saying, I will make Nigeria import and export hub. Okay.
That's a light at another.
We hope so. How we rescued core members in Zamfara. This is coming from the NYSC. The lastly stories here. AMCON recovers 1.8 trillion naira. Targets over 70 billion naira profits. Well, he recovered and we asked you, we're happy you recovered this money.
We're so excited.
Yes, so then as you recovered it, what
we
else?
use it.
What else?
That's the right question.
Tundumbiri bombing. Sambo, Zanzao Emir demand investigation.
Everybody's demanding investigation. I think we've been demanding investigation for the past 1 week right now. We've been demanding investigation.
A panel was set up yesterday.
Where is the investigation?
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
So you find that in the Leadership Friday newspaper today, and this is we'll just say this is the end of the paper review for now. We'll go on a short break. After the break, we'll come to dissect some of the other stories making the rounds right here on Lagos this morning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Lagos this morning. So we'll be discussing some topics that have been raving, trending from different states and as it is right now. So there's a whole lot that's going on. Apart from this paper review thing, there's a whole lot of in-depth things that are happening. So
let's start out with Lagos State because there's a bit of underground crisis. You might call it two fighting. That's what we call it in the streets. Two fighting. Myself and you're fighting right now in the street. It's called two fighting. So a bit of two fighting is going on, and this is news concerning the National Union of Road Transport Workers (NURTW). We'll play a video right now, and so that you basically get a picture of what we are talking about.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o, èmi náà tún ní orí ọ̀nà Ahmed mi ò fọ́ fún ìyá yín o. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Òṣòdì oko, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Òṣòdì oko, gbogbo yín mò ń bá wí o. Àtọ̀gá yín ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan àbọ̀ náà, ẹni tí Musiliu, ìyẹn kẹ̀kọ́ à ń jẹ́ Kúdẹ̀lẹ́tì, ògùn máa pa Kúdẹ̀tì ni, à ń jẹ́ Kúdẹ̀tì, ògùn máa pa Kúdẹ̀lẹ́tì ni. Pa gbogbo yín tọ́. Kò ní dákú ẹ máa sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kó gbogbo yín la máa palẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ṣé rí ìkọ́lé rẹ̀ sọ fún yín? Ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ò lọ fà o. Ju pé àfi Tàbáṣégò wọ́n yà yín lọ́rùn. Ojú Èkó. MC Musiliu àwọn ọ̀pá àtàsí ni ẹ o, apààyàn ni ẹ o. Àwọn ọ̀pá máa ń pààyàn o, MC. Ojú Èkó. Àwọn ọ̀pá máa ń pààyàn o. Ojú Èkó. Tí kọ̀kọ́ bá ṣe Tàbáṣégò. Ojú Èkó. Àwọn àti Ṣégò kú ẹ lọ́rùn egungun ẹja nìyẹn o. Wọ́n kò gbọdọ̀ ṣe o, gbogbo àwọn àtàsí tẹ̀ ń rán kiri. Gbogbo àwọn àtàsí tó rán kiri. Mọ́bi tó máa rán wọn sí o. Wọ́n ti fi kú ẹ lọ́rùn egungun ẹja ní kọ́kọ́ gbọdọ̀ ṣe o. Bí ìyá ẹ ò lè lọ o. Ṣégò MC Musiliu Ṣégò ọrùn ẹ ló àti kọ́ ẹ lọ́rùn egungun ẹja ni ẹ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe o. Gbogbo Èkó ló dúró tì o, gbogbo Èkó ti dúró tì o. Èkó dẹ̀ ti gbà fún ẹjẹ́ kó bá dẹ̀ ti gbà fún Èkó ti gbà fún yẹn Èkó ń gbà fún yẹn Èkó ti gbà fẹ́lẹ́ yìí o. Èkó ti gbà fẹ́lẹ́ yìí gbàgbé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ o. Tó olóyè burúkú ni MC Musiliu olóyè burúkú ni ẹ orí bìtẹ́tà ni ẹ olóyè burúkú ẹjọ́ múlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ wà ó ẹjọ́ múlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ fi kùránì búra ó lẹ̀ tún jà ṣé yọ̀ ń ṣayé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yọ̀ ń ṣayé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èèyàn tó fẹ́ fún orí kò lọ jẹ́ pé kóhun máa wọlé kó wọlé jẹ́ ṣé tó tún bá yẹjú tóhun máa ń yẹ kí ló máa ń ṣe ẹ ṣe MC ó pààyàn títí ọdún ìfẹ́ jẹ sí ìṣàmà títí ojú ìwà ojú ìfẹ́ ṣe ẹ lè pa Ṣégò fáwọn tí kò bá jẹ Ṣégò MC àwọn ti fi pẹ́ lọ́rùn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe o wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe Ṣégò o wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe Ṣégò o wọ́n kò lè escape MC o lè escape o onítọ̀jú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fún MC. Ojú Èkó Tàbáṣégò ojú Èkó ni ojú Èkó nọ́mbà wà kò pé méjì ojú Èkó. ẹja rí àwọn Òṣòdì ọ̀pẹ̀ bí o Òṣòdì Èkó lélẹ́yìn Òṣòdì Èkó tó yàtọ̀ sí Òṣòdì Èkó Ṣégò ló ní Òṣòdì Èkó.
I see. So there you have it. So that's the video we just played. Though yeah, it's basically in Yoruba language. But now there's a crisis looming basically in the leadership of the National Union of Road Transport Workers in Lagos State. Now, from all indications, this viral video is supporters of the leader of the union, Tafa Shegu, who is one of the leaders, and also is a quarrel between himself and also the chairman of the NURTW. Formerly, he's also was the chairman of the Lagos State Parks and Garage Management here in Lagos State, talking about Musliu Akinsoya, popularly known as MC Oluomo. Now, calling him all sorts of names in the video. Up until now, MC Oluomo and also Tafa Shegu, they've been in good terms until this video came up to the public domain. So they are friends, but nobody knows what is going on between the two of them. Nobody knows what has transpired between Shega and also MC Oluomo. And the way it's going from the video, they're already threatening rain and storm and thunder and lightning if anything happens to Shego. So at this point, we would like to call on the governor of Lagos State, talking about Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to please intervene in this matter, because right now it's basically on the floor. We don't want it to grow more than this. So please come in right now, step in to intercede on behalf of the good people of Lagos, because we know once there is a quarrel like this, it escalates from the grassroots upwards. So before it escalates, to become an issue that will be hard to contain. So please, the Lagos State governor should please come in into this particular issue so that the two factions can sheath their sword. So this is the plea on behalf of us here on Lagos this morning.
So moving on to another breaking news, we have Akpabio not rushed to National Hospital, says his media aide. Okay, so yesterday we had the breaking news that Akpabio collapsed on his 61 birthday and then he was rushed to the hospital. But his media team have come out to say that he was not rushed to the hospital. He was not collapsed, and they're debunking the report. And I think for more clarity, I think they need to do like a current video of the governor, ex-governor, because you really need to know if this is really true, because debunking the results after like 24 hours, I would say probably something. And the statement is really unclear because it was like a functionalized extension of the Senate's present assertion. I really don't know. I really can't wrap my fingers.
Currently, the matter that concerns basically all Nigerians. Is also the Senate president.
Yeah.
So we want to know what is happening to our Senate presidents.
So this statement is really not.
It's not. It's just
really
a statement. It's a statement.
I think probably maybe they just released it just
to calm everybody.
Just to calm everybody.
It's nothing serious. Yeah. It's just nothing.
No, but we were grateful and we really thank God.
Then if he's not feeling fine, just tell us that we can also pray for him. I don't think there's anything bad in telling us that. Yes. I don't. It's
not the state. It's our Senate president. We need to know the state of what's going on.
He's not a young. Even if he's a young person, anybody can fall sick at any time. Anybody can, even if he's collapsed. But if he's okay, all well and good. He's fine. We wish him all the very best because he just finished his birthday ceremony in Akwa Ibom, shut down the full stadium for the birthday celebrations here and there. It's something that is good. But if he's not feeling too well, also let us know that hey, he's not feeling too well at this point. Please send in your prayers. At least we can do that as Nigerians for our Senate president. Yeah. I don't think it's a biggie. If I'm not feeling too well, like everybody, I'm not feeling too well too. Yes.
Who will say everybody wants to?
Saipu, pray for me.
Why?
So you can't pray for me if I'm not feeling too well. You see?
Of course I will. Of course I will. So Nigerians can do video, take photographs of officers on duty. Finally, so I can pick up my phone. I'm gonna video you.
So now let's just give you the story so you understand it basically. Now the Nigerian police force has said that Nigerians are free to video and photograph its operatives on duty. The force public relations officer Muyiwa Adejobi made this known in a tweet of his X handle. According to what he tweeted yesterday on an inquiry by an ex-user by name @boy_serial, that he was fleeced of 10,000 naira by the police operatives on stop and search for video recording them. Then he tweeted, "Sir, is it a crime to video during stop and search because I had to pay 10,000 naira for those officers to give me back my phone after taking it forcefully from from me just now. Then Adejobi, an assistant commissioner of police, replied, "You can video or take pictures of policemen on duty. We have said it severally. There is nothing wrong with that. You can take up the case. Send an SMS to me or to our email box, press for abuja@police.gov.ng. You can as well talk to your PPR, that's your public police responsible officer. So he's saying that you can do videos.
So be rest assured, pick up your phone and video. Don't quote me as it is and say, oh, you're going to video every single detail. Just what you think that really needs to, go.
Basically, let me just tell you the truth. Freedom of doing your video is guaranteed. The freedom after that video is what basically we cannot guarantee. Basically, freedom after that video, we can't guarantee it. That's what the police say. Because you can do the video, you have the right. But basically, we know these things. It's so my another advice I give is if you want to do your videos too, from afar. Not like
because it's not everybody that will get to.
And you should be able to hold your because hey, we know these things.
Take it.
Even if you hold the phone, you hold it like this. Hold your phone. Hold this
A
stuff.
lot will still.
My dad always tells me something. My dad says, "Now who get gun, I get power. Person who gun, I get power." Because you are your phone is with the gun. You say it's what's it called?
Let's make it discreet, even though we have the right to do it. I think, but at the same time, I don't think some people would always want to be on camera. I don't think some people always want to.
It's something that you can do as you have. In fact, the police has the right to also video you.
Yes.
Yes, if I'm videoing you, so police will bring out your phone and video me too. So let's see one. You understand? Yes. But then again, apply senses and their wisdom is always profitable to direct. But please do it in a civil manner. Don't go into fighting with the police officer, please.
So moving from politics, we're going to be talking about the daughter of the actress Iyabo Ojo, Priscilla Ojo, has reacted to Naira Marley's what would I even
suing the mother
over defamation, and that's for 500 million naira. That money is a lot.
$500 million to be specific. $500 million.
That money is a lot. And this is what she said according to her. Laughing loud, clowns. The cases you have in court for the boys' catalogue and unpaid royalties, have you finished with that one? You want to sue who? When they write the legal videos, legit videos, and evidence of you and your gang steady bullying that young man before he died. They play. Nigerians, you all amaze me, Sha. But like it always says, no celebrity would have put their safety, career, kids on the line to fight for justice. That woman you all are dragging now fought for justice and didn't only come online to fight. She legit was at the police station back to back till now. She's still paying for DJ Splash hospital bills and treatment, yet you call it clout. Like she made money out of it. Whether or what other clout does a whole Iyabo Ojo want again? She was supporting LP clout. Can't you see our economy now? She's supporting the young girl that was raped, clout. Did the girl later get justice? Now she's fighting for the young man that was vividly bullied, and evidence from the record label before he died. Just because one sorry, I have to read this. Just because one protein charcoal body builder came to change the narrative and asked a grieving mother of 24 years old for a DNA test. Okay, she really has a lot of vent. And reading this, you understand that she's really pissed.
She's really angry. She didn't want to make. I'm sure she would have wanted to make a video. If a video expresses you better.
Yes, but I think she just kept it with the.
Just in case you don't know who the charcoal protein bodybuilder is. Yeah, it's very dark man. All right. Now you've seen what she's written here now.
You know what? I think that's what we have to say.
Yeah.
Because we just give it the book. So that's what she has to say right now. And Iyabo Ojo has not really come out to say anything. And I think the automation is for 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days.
So 7 days is not really gone. So probably we'll see some results, or we'll see some changes, or we'll see something else from Iyabo. So we're all waiting for Iyabo Ojo's reply.
Either she might respond herself, or a lawyer. Through the lawyer, a law firm she will want to reply to.
But 500 million.
She could also counter sue. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she can do that.
Because a lot of videos really came out. A lot of people really said a lot. And I was expecting if there was supposed to be a sue, it was supposed to be for this singer.
Who's that?
It was what's his name? I've really forgotten his name. But he was supporting, he really came out said I think it was this guy on Zenolita.
Okay, Zinoliski. Okay, Zinoliski.
Zinoliski, yeah.
Yeah,
Zinoliski came out to say a lot. This guy, his name is starting from B.
Bella Shmurda.
Bella Shmurda came to say a lot. But Bella Shmurda really said a lot. Yeah. Really came out with videos to say a lot. So I think there's a lot of people that if we're going to look at the site of Naira Marley right now, suing people for defamation, it's really he's right to sue for defamation.
Of course.
But from my perspective, from my people's perspective, I have people.
Okay.
From my people's perspective, I think there are a lot of people we need to sue. And if we're suing 500 million, we're going to be suing 500 million with like 6 people. Because some celebrities might not have been in the police station like, Iyabo Ojo, but they came out to say a lot about this thing. They're really trending TikTok videos about everybody coming out. So I'm trying to ask if I would have made videos of this.
It has a, you have to see anybody like Iyabo Ojo is basically like the letter the daughter wrote. Is saying that when there are videos, now videos are evidence. So if these videos are there, good. So she can just bring them out. So the videos, because you have videos, you have evidence.
You're talking because there was this video out there.
Yeah, Iyabo Ojo said things. So if she has videos to back up those claims she made, then that is it. So let's see how it goes. Otherwise, they will learn. And they'll learn the hard way.
So I think this is for everybody to also learn.
Yeah, everybody has
for you to come out really publicly. You should have something behind
concrete facts,
because
evidences.
When they're done, because this thing went to court, he went to court. A lot of brand deals fell off, and a lot of followers fell off due to some defamations that people said. So if you're going to, talk about someone in a public figure, make sure you, because 500 million.
Once they sue you, trust me.
I think 500 million would help him get back on his feet from the old brand. It would not really mean a lot to him, but it should be a lot to him.
It's something, because
it's not a billion we're talking about. Money is flying all over the place right now. Naira scarcity is flying a whole lot right now.
Physically, you can't see it, but online it's going.
Yes,
it's going.
It's going. That's the slang.
It's going.
Yeah.
So let's see how the case goes. Let's see how it goes.
I think current breaking news is Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes. We have to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like we all know, the case is supposed to be in court today, and after everything, the breaking news coming in is that the Nigerian Supreme Court has upheld treasonable charges against the detained proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The ruling was made in Abuja. Kanu has since been in custody of the DSS since he was arrested in 2021. The federal government had prayed the court to set aside an earlier judgment by the Court of Appeal, which quashed treasonable felony charge against Kanu and ordered his release on the grounds that he was unlawfully brought back to the country after a jump bail. We'll be giving you more updates as this matter unfolds, but the basic news coming out from them is that the Supreme Court has they've upheld the treasonable charge against Nnamdi Kanu.
And I really hope that this doesn't cost another 10
in the east
right now, because I'm sure a lot will be going on right now.
A lot.
And I think, honestly, I would say that the federal government really needs to remind us of some things, because these treasonable charges, I think they really, really need to remind us of some treasonable charges that they are suing for or they're holding up against. So
and the basic thing is, let's just leave the matter for now. It's still in court.
It's still in court.
So after the court case, then once everything is settled, then we can now to dissect the issues basically as it is. They're still in the east. Ex-Anambra Governor Chukwuemeka Ezefe is dead. The former governor of Anambra State, Chief Chukwuemeka Ezefe, has died. According to available information, Ezefe died in a government-owned hospital in Abuja on Thursday. This development was confirmed by the family in a statement by Chief Rob Ezilo, as it is. So I will we pray for God to grant him eternal rest and the strength for the family and the people of Anambra too bear this loss. It's a
May
huge
she
loss.
rest in
A
peace.
state former governor, so it's a state loss basically for Anambra State as it is in this particular regards. So which other stories?
So lastly, we'll be taking the Brazilian gospel singer collapse dies during a performance.
These things and collapsing, it's something that is
I
not
hope we don't
trending.
debunk this news again.
It collapsed on stage. I believe we have the video. We'll play the video for you so you see the video. As is the gospel singer, collapsed on stage during performance. As that's one thing we say. People should please take their health very seriously.
If I think right now, before we have artists go on stage, we should really check their health sector, or probably before even bringing them in for the performance, we should really have backup for these things, because some of them might
Check
just
their
want to
blood
just do
pressures,
these things and not really want to show that they're not really feeling well. Please, right now, this POS hike, I need to go and check.
So many things are going. See, my pressure is going up. Like
It's really easy. This Naira Castillo is
It's
really
happening.
holding me. So I think for him, really, may he so rest in peace, and we really sympathize with the family.
Especially if you're an artist, if you're a musical artist, this is December. So many shows. You might not want to check them.
Everybody wants.
He has
Honestly,
perform here,
there's a whole lot
perform
of
here,
shows
perform
right
here.
now.
It's crazy.
So we really need
It's
to
crazy.
check up on every gospel artist, because this is festive season and every day back to back. Some of them might be having programs back to back every
to
day,
back.
and you might just need to fly from this place to this place, from this place to this place. It's really a whole lot.
It's
a whole lot.
It's
So
a lot.
we really need
It's
to
a
take
lot.
our health
Especially
very
as entertainers, basically, so many events
It's a whole
night.
lot for us now.
We don't really sleep at night. It's
I'm
basically
thinking right now.
for me, it's the hustle. My blood pressure is going up. We have to check these things. All right, so so before we go, we'll leave you with a video from K1 The Ultimate, talking about the legendary King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, his performance at the Canadian Embassy, because there were speculations that it was a visa appearance performance for the Fuji artist. Now, many people do not know this about K1. He's also a Canadian citizen. Many people do not know this. So,
Wow.
let's see. Let's watch the video. We'll leave you basically with the video. We'll leave you basically with this as we're going out. The video will keep playing.
So that's it.
So that's
I'm
it
the
for us
Lagos
today.
this morning. My name's Elizabeth Bati.
My name is Sebu Kezibuka. We'll catch you again next week. Don't forget to check your blood pressure. It's very important.
Honestly.
We're out. Bye bye for now.
Sorry,